What's going on, guys? I'm back. I'm here, and it's time for Insider BA's Rumor Mill. I'm your host, as always, Insider BA. Alongside me this week is none other than Tim-Ohh, not Tommaso Ciampa, whatever I like to say back in the day. It's a new year. I know we kind of started off the year with a few episodes, but I'm back again from my business trip. And I'm here to give you the rumors before your wrestling begins, because that's what I like to do. I like to let you guys know, give you the inside information. That's how the name comes. Oh my God, and Timmy. What's up, Johnny Lopes?
What's up, Johnny?
João Lopes is here. Go catch out his the Forever Experiment, of course. He's local around here that has his own show.
His own podcast.
His own podcast, yep. So, yeah, thank you. Well, as always, I start your week off. Jessica's in. Oh, Jessica's here.
Welcome to the show.
So before I get any further along, because I want to share this to groups, I want to thank anybody that's letting us share this to their group. And Tim, I just want you to hit them with the social media.
All right. As always, all of our social media accounts, along with our blog, are included in the description of this video with direct links. So make sure you give us a like, give us a follow, retweet, spread our stuff, spread our love. We love to love. And as always, a huge shout out to our supporters at My Fantasy Sports Talk. Search for our podcast and blog posts on their site as well. And we got the one and only Johnny Lopes in the chat right now. Check out his Fall River
Experiment
podcast.
Go check him out. So it's pretty simple. I give you rumors, rapid rumors, and top rumors. Top rumors, if you don't know what they are, it's like the big focal points I'm going to talk most about today. Rapid rumors, you're supposed to basically quick rapid fire right through them. So I'm going to start off with rapid rumors, of course. Before we get into rapid rumors, I just want to say top rumors for today. It's going to mainly focus around WrestleMania and what the hell they're doing. Because apparently this past weekend, there's a lot of changes have been made. And of course, we're also going to talk about more names for the Hall of Fame. So stay tuned for that. The top rumors. It's only 2 today, but it's a big focal point that we're going to focus around. Hello from Houston. What's up, Jack?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Hey.
We were there a couple of years ago.
No, Houston was the Royal Rumble, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Houston Astros.
Oh, we went to Dallas. Sorry.
Yeah, we went to Dallas a few years ago.
Yeah.
But Houston was where the Royal Rumble was. With Drew McIntyre and Charlotte Flair are your Royal Rumble winners, of course. Charlotte and Rhea Ripley is scheduled now. Of course, we're going to talk more into WrestleMania, and Drew McIntyre is going to go up against Brock Lesnar. Everything else, not bulletproof, because everything's going to talk more into that later. But rapid rumors this week. Here we go. Whew. Tyson Fury, all know he won this past weekend. Good stuff. Good to know. So we're going to start off with, of course, now, as soon as he won, and like the rumor was a few weeks ago, if he won, then a big money contract was going to come later on. And sure enough, here it is. Tyson Fury versus Brock Lesnar is rumored for SummerSlam of this year, which is in Boston. We will see this live at the Garden.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see Tyson Fury versus King Corbin, because, I don't know, Tyson Fury is the new king.
Wow.
He is the king. He came out on that throne.
He came out the same exact way like Corbin does.
Let's show Corbin up. Let's have him just
I don't watch boxing, so it's like more of the thing of like, I don't know if that's been a previous entrance from Tyson Fury and King Corbin kind of copied it.
No, I mean,
or it's just, it's just an entrance. Everyone likes to make their entrance.
I mean, I think right now Tyson Fury is as hot as he's going to be.
Yeah.
He just came off that big win over Wilder. This is like, he's got all the momentum. The WWE, they need to act now and get it going.
Right.
Get it going.
Dan Oliveira. Dan-O is in the group in the chat right now. What's up, man? It's great to be back. He's doing exactly what I want everyone else to do. I want you guys to be interactive. Talk to me. Talk to Tim. Give us your opinions, because this is the SmackTalk page, and we lay the SmackTalk on any topic in front of us. And moving on now, I could get behind Fury versus Corbin. See, there's someone.
See, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I don't want to see Fury versus Lesnar. That's like,
it's because Lesnar's a big name. He's a big draw. That's all it is. So next one I have for you is kind of in the MMA world. I mean, when we're talking about boxing, we're going to switch to MMA now. Tito Ortiz apparently has been training to become a pro wrestler at the W Performance Center. And as soon as I said that, Tim-Ohh said,
I don't know, man. He's broken in half. He's got like almost the same kind of neck problem that Kurt Angle had. He's like, his neck is like fused. He's like, can barely turn. I mean, you
said he can't walk, right?
No, I was joking.
He can walk.
Like,
I know.
Yeah, he can walk.
Yeah,
he still fights.
MMA.
Yeah.
UFC.
Bellator,
is he still? He's in Bellator.
Bellator, I think.
Bellator MMA. Yeah.
Or wherever it was. But
gotcha.
I mean, he's a hell of a guy on the mic. So maybe Like he can sell me on anything. Probably that's one.
Yeah.
That's one area he's very good in.
Would you rather see Cain Velasquez or Tito Ortiz? Because Cain Velasquez is apparently still signed to a multi-contract, whatever the hell he has.
All right, I need to make it one time only
Go ahead.
or for a long period of time.
Long period of time.
Give me Cain Velasquez. Just
Okay.
because he's more athletic. With the right manager, he can definitely put on some entertaining matches.
So one time only is Tito Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz, yeah.
All right.
He could sell me on a big
There's
event.
Tim Opinion. I want you guys to give me your opinion in the chat as I move on to the next rapid rumor. Like I said, we fly right through these. So speaking of Houston and Royal Rumble, we had The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan for the first time where there was no red lights, the dreaded red lights that we all hear, and you can see my red shirt. It's really bright. It was gone. The red lights were gone. We were happy. Finally, they were gone. Well, the new rumor is the red lights could be making a return. Damn!
That's so dumb.
Yep. So we got Johnny saying, let's go. I'm with Tito coming into the biz. Good on the mic. Could do a LWO faction with Kane and the Luchas. Ooh. Have you seen that photo with the Latino World Order with Rey Mysterio, Andrade? I think Humberto was in that photo. It was also Cain Velasquez, of course. It was like there's another person. I think it was like 5 people like in that. It was like they just took a picture backstage, and of course, social media took a mind of its own. Yeah,
he got a lot of good young Latino talent.
Zelina Vega. She's a fine piece of arse, as rest in peace Chris Farley would say in the old Billy Madison. So moving on now, NXT. As I like to say, it is a development program, development brand, but at the same time, it is a legit third brand now as they're competing with AEW on Wednesday nights. Do I think NXT will beat AEW in the ratings to come soon? My answer to that question will be no, because of the fact that All Elite Wrestling is, if in fact, a brand new thing that's been going on since November, October, as far as Wednesday nights are concerned.
Weekly.
Dynamite. And it's a new thing. People want to see it. It's different. It's different. That right there is the reason why it will keep beating NXT in the ratings. Like I said when it debuted, give it a year.
We'll see.
Give it a year, and then I think they will. Right now, they're just 100,000 behind.
Yeah, they're both under $1 million every
exactly,
week.
Yep.
They both started off over $1 million. The kind of drawback to they're both under.
I don't
$1 million.
I don't think NXT ever got over $1 million because we knew what NXT was.
Right. I thought
AEW was like 1 point.
The first week it might have been, but I may be mistaken.
We have to go back. But yeah, I think, like I said back in October or November, I said give it a year when AEW has been around for a year and it's no longer that new thing to go watch. Could it lose that 100,000?
I don't know. I know I watch both. I just go back and forth between the commercials, the bad matches, or like interest.
If it's something I'm not into, like
switch over.
I know that AEW's women's division is kind of stale, so I tune out of that. And then on the NXT side, when cruiserweights come on, fire matchups, but I just don't really care.
No hype.
Yeah, there's no hype for them. It's just oh my god, we have a random cruiserweight title match out of nowhere. Just what I'm saying, it's just doesn't come to me. So the actual rumor regarding NXT, the reason why I'm speaking of NXT call-ups are no longer happening after Mania since NXT is classified as a legit brand now and not a development brand. Call-ups will happen when the time is right since they're growing the NXT brand with the current talent they have.
Right.
Makes sense. We've already kind of seen it.
We've already seen it. In one way, it's just we've seen the talent go up and down between the shows. They kind of like show up once in a while if they're getting involved in a storyline or something. And I think it makes sense that way. Like you don't have to be like, oh, he's been called up. It's like, oh my God, he's here at Raw this week, or she's here at Raw. And then we'll see Charlotte or Becky. They'll be like, oh my God, she's on NXT.
It's going to be very interesting what the outcome of WrestleMania is going to be, because we're going to talk about WrestleMania card, but we already kind of see it. Shayna Baszler is in that Elimination Chamber match, and NXT talent is in a Raw Elimination Chamber match. Why even waste our time? If she's going to win, then
we know she's going to win.
Exactly.
That's one of the big obvious ones.
Exactly. So if that's a thing, if Shayna actually defeats Becky Lynch, now what? And then if let's say Charlotte defeats Rhea Ripley, now what?
I don't know.
We have some trades going on. Is Charlotte going to be on NXT on Wednesdays?
Some more shakeups. Who knows?
There is a draft coming or a shakeup. It's time to shake things up again. That is definitely going to happen after Mania. So that's kind of where the whole call up in a way might happen. But at the same time, they don't want to lose. NXT doesn't want to lose what's giving them that that fuel to
Well, you're
to
gonna get. You might
compete.
see people get sent
down.
over, not down.
Thank you.
Down. Get sent down to NXT.
I wanted to go with the flow because
Yeah.
you guys keep
You're
saying
gonna
it's
see
a
them-
demotion. It's not. It's a promotion in my eyes.
You'll see them get sent over to Wednesday nights.
Think of it this
and
way.
it can work.
Finn Balor is getting paid a main roster contract to fight on a development brand where he shows up, I don't know, once a week or where they have live events. I know that, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You're getting paid the big bucks, but you're playing. You're in the minor leagues, I guess.
I mean,
for me, that's a
some people
pretty,
like the schedule better.
Exactly. It's a great schedule to work, I guess you can say. Maybe it's for the older talent. Think about that.
Read that too.
So, speaking of older talent, before I move on, I might be going to my first AEW here in Boston in April with some of my coworkers. That was awesome, Jessica. I'll tell you this much. The SmackTalk team will be there, so maybe we'll run into each other. SmackTalk will definitely be at AEW Dynamite. I believe it's April 15, that Wednesday night. We will definitely be there.
Already got our tickets.
We did. As far as SmackDown's in Boston this Friday, I could potentially be there. We could potentially be there. That's to be determined as the week goes on. And then, of course, WrestleMania is around the corner. We're going to WrestleMania. We're SmackTalk worldwide. That's exactly what we're doing. We're going everywhere. So Matt's saying Raw's in Canada tonight. No, great crowd always. So that's a positive tonight. It's very true. Canada is always wild.
They get.
I will never forget when Shawn Michaels I believe it was 2005 had the most heat I've ever seen when he came out, and then he was just talking crap and ever going back and forth, the straight heel, and then Bret Hart's song hit.
Nobody.
And it wasn't Bret Hart, and then Shawn Michaels was like, "I fooled you." Oh.
Man.
If you have never seen that, go on YouTube. The quality is pretty terrible because the technology back in 05 was crap.
Man, it was an epic troll job.
Oh, the troll was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just go watch that. But not right now, of course. Keep watching us. Because if you haven't already, you should be liking, sharing, following along, retweeting, and subscribing this video, everything in general. So, speaking of all the talent, like I was saying, Samoa Joe. Damn, Joe. Come on, man. Apparently, he is hurt again. He was filming a commercial last week, and he took a really bad hit on a table spot while filming a stunt and hit his head, and he's like once again in the concussion protocol.
Dang.
That's twice in a month.
Yeah.
Very short time, and WWE is very, very strict. They're very sensitive with the concussions because of obviously what's been happening in the past. So
it's just
a really bad hit.
It's a shame. It's like you figure like Joe, he would be a great champion.
Yeah.
But you can see why the WWE is hesitant to put a belt on him like that because he's almost always hurt. And I don't think he's unsafe or anything. It's just his style of wrestling. He's a
brute.
Yeah.
As I like to say.
But his injuries are holding him back.
It always seems to be bad timing too. Like I'm pretty sure he was fit for WrestleMania. It's always around WrestleMania season where he's getting hurt. Last year, I believe he was hurt.
That was
missed
shoulder or elbow or something.
Something like that. And then this year, those concussions are hitting him hard. The rumor is he's not going to miss Mania. So hopefully he's not going to miss Mania. I don't know where he kind of fits unless this whole Monday Night Messiah with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens and Joe and Buddy and whoever else they keep throwing in this damn feud, because now you have AOP. I mean, AOP has always been there. Now you have the Viking Raiders, Warriors. I can't remember what they are anymore. Experience. How many more people do you keep adding to this storyline? Like, my question, I mean, tonight you're going to have Aleister Black versus Erick Rowan again. When I saw Aleister Black get involved with this type of storyline at Royal Rumble when he got thrown out by Buddy Murphy, and then he started attacking AOP and Buddy, and that's how they all got away from the ring. So Seth Rollins could eventually be eliminated by everybody. But it was like, I thought that was him. All right, he's in the storyline now, and he has not been part. He's like, nope, I'm gonna come to the ring. The whole knock on my door is out the window now, and now he finally got a legit.
Well, someone knocked.
Back in the day, someone knocked. Cesaro did, and he got his ass handed to him. Poor guy. He should be a champion too. But now, Erick Rowan's the first legit contender he's had, singles contender he's had. I mean, it's Erick Rowan, but still, he has a cage, and we still don't know what's in it.
I don't care what's in it. I really don't. You lost my interest. You got like
so Erick Rowan and Aleister Black are facing local talent, and now they've just like, you know what? Let's put them together.
They had a good first match, so I'm not upset about it. And they're having a rematch, which keep keep putting on good matches, but we got to move on soon.
Also scheduled for tonight is Angel Garza versus Humberto Carrillo. It's a good filler match until Andrade comes back. That's what this whole thing's about. And we'll talk about what's going to happen at Mania. So moving on now to the final rapid rumor, because it's supposed to be rapid, and sometimes you get caught on a few of them. This is regarding Becky Lynch. So apparently, Becky Lynch is rumored to be going on a short hiatus with Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah, after WrestleMania 36. This kind of adds the fuel to the fire of like she finally will lose her Raw Women's Championship to who? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Probably gonna be Shayna Baszler. We'll talk about more of that in the top rumors. But it looks like she's gonna be taking a break. These rumors, of course, take it with a grain of salt. It's not concrete. There's a possibility that the company is just giving her time to recharge the batteries.
She's been going like since the last Royal Rumble. She's been going hard, like nonstop.
Yeah, that hit to the face by Nia Jax was the last kind of break she had because of like she had to take time off because it was a legit injury, and
but she's been going ever since.
Balls to the wall ever since. And Ronda, where you at? Just saying, like the rumor was supposed to be Ronda and Becky this year, and Ronda
maybe they're setting up Ronda versus Shayna. Becky
I would think
out of the picture, Monday night after WrestleMania.
Oh,
I don't give
we're gonna be there.
My bad reputation. There it goes.
That could be a potential right there. I mean, I thought we were eventually going to see the 4 Horsewomen versus the 4 Horsewomen of MMA before we saw Shayna versus Ronda. Me personally, I'm a fan of Shayna as opposed to Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey's the bigger draw name, like Lesnar is. But hey, it is what it is. That's just my opinion. But yeah.
I'm actually going to turn Shayna into a vampire, though. I'm not about that. That was a terrible...
I missed that week because I was on my business
unnecessary
trip, and I don't know what the hell happened. All I know, yeah, exactly. All I saw was a highlight. I'm like, okay, she's going to be biting people's necks now. Sweet. Gangrel's here. The female Gangrel. So it's now time for top rumors. If you haven't already, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. It's pretty simple. Of course, if you've been watching along this whole time and you've been spoiled, I apologize. It's the name of the show. You shouldn't be tuned in if you don't want to get spoiled. But we're going to talk about Hall of Fame now. Hall of Fame update on who is left to also be announced. We already have Batista. We have, which, by the way, I forgot about Batista being in a Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about him. Like, I don't know if he was announced really early on or when I was gone. All I know is I looked into it. In Batista, you have the Bella Twins. You have the New World Order. I thought New World Order was going to be the big name, but I guess Batista might be the big name. And I think that's it as far as what's actually already announced. So here are the superstars or former superstars. We have it's a luchador. You've seen him if you know his outfit. You've seen him. His name is Jushin Liger. I don't know. He's a luchador. He's definitely
like a legend.
He's
all over the world.
Exactly. Semi-retired or retired. He's in his 60s already. So I did some research on him, but that's all I know about him. But if you see who he is, I've seen that guy before back in the day.
Iconic mask.
Also to be inducted is the wrestling god, John Bradshaw Layfield. I think it's time for him to get in there.
Yeah.
He's Ron Simmons, Farouk is already in there. So as far as JBL is concerned, he
had him commentating every year, hoping he was getting in the Hall of Fame.
Go watch the Ruthless Aggression. I think the 3rd episode's gonna air tonight after Raw or something like Evolution, and it's a pretty fire series on the network. And JBL was one of those main guys where he was on SmackDown fighting John Cena, and John Cena with the Ruthless Aggression and all that. And then John Cena defeated JBL at WrestleMania to become the first ever, not the first ever, for the W champion for the first time ever. And so JBL was one of those guys that kind of carried the company on SmackDown wise. You had Edge on SmackDown, you had Undertaker, you had JBL, the big names, Batista. Raw was John Cena, Triple H, and who else? I don't even know. Eddie Guerrero was on SmackDown. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. But yeah, Rey Mysterio, like the Ruthless Aggression series, just go check that out. So JBL is rumored to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Also, finally, this man should have been a long time ago. The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, is finally going to get his place in the WWE Hall of Fame. So, of course, rest in peace, British Bulldog. Finally, you'll be inducted. And As far as the rumor who's going to induct him, it's supposed to be his son, D.H. Smith, from back in the Hart Dynasty days with Natalya and Tyson Kidd. And it's kind of a rumor that D.H. Smith, he's been like the wrestling on the independent scene and stuff. He might make a return to WWE as a wrestler. So we'll see. All I know is it's been what's the word I'm looking at? It's
long overdue.
Thank you. Long overdue for the British Bulldog. That's why we have a co-host. When I stumble upon a word, he picks me up, and it's like a volley, and you just spike it back down.
There you go.
So, moving on now to what the main event of Top Rumors is huge WrestleMania card updates. So, I'm going to give you what was the original rumored card. Some of these might not change, so there you go. Of course, announced already is Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the Universal title. You have Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's title. And then it's whatever they feel like going with, because you had Becky Lynch. This is another one. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler for the Raw, which means Shayna would win the Elimination Chamber March 8th, because the Super Showdown happens this Thursday. And then next week, I think, is
the elimination.
2 weeks. Yeah,
we got 6 weeks until Mania, so plenty of time for. I think it might be 2 weeks.
I think it's March 8th is the Elimination Chamber, but Super Showdown screws everything up. So also you have the men's battle royal, of course, the women's battle royal. It's saying the women's tag team championship match, whoever that was going to happen. Yeah. Yep. Edge versus Randy Orton. Of course, Randy Orton is killing it right now as a heel. He's always a beast. Then it's saying right here Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. This one's always kind of been like it's been thrown up with Rey Mysterio's in there. Now Angel Garza's in there. The suspension for Andrade is really hurting this, whatever they're trying to do. That now you're going to have, I think, 4 luchadors or 4.
Can we talk about he's suspended and he's going to be on Super Showdown? Does that make any sense? No, it never does.
My only guess is that he's maybe not getting paid.
It had to be something. It had to be something like contractual with Saudi Arabia that he was going to be there.
Maybe they want him,
and now
they wanted Vader,
and he's just suspended.
They wanted Yokozuna the first time.
Sure, we'll get right on that.
Yeah, Saudi, you might want to actually look into people before you say you want them. So yeah, what I know of that is it might be Andrade versus Humberto versus Angel versus Rey Mysterio as a fatal 4-way for the U.S. title. Add a ladder to that match, please do. Add a ladder to that match. It would be ridiculous. Just please do it. So also rumored, and this one's kind of like just brand new because he just came back from injury. AJ Styles. He already teased it last week. He already called out Shawn Michaels. He already called out The Undertaker. He's saying he's now the new Mr. WrestleMania. Ooh. The phenomenal one is of course, always been kind of compared to Shawn Michaels. He's the modern-day Shawn Michaels. He's calling himself Mr. WrestleMania, but he's not rumored to face Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. Instead, he's rumored to face the dead man, The Undertaker. So there you go. The Undertaker will have a WrestleMania match. Who wins that match?
I don't know. It could go either way.
Do they give the rub?
I do like that AJ Styles, when you say Mr. WrestleMania, and Shawn Michaels lost a lot of his WrestleMania matches.
He did.
And they still called them Mr. WrestleMania, but they were just
because he always stole the show.
They always stole the
show. He's a showstopper.
Dude, if AJ Styles can put on a 5-star match with Shane McMahon, at WrestleMania, he's kind of like the Shawn Michaels in that way, where he doesn't have to win and just put on a hell of a show, and I'm happy. I'm happy to watch it. Mr.
NXT is here. Mr. AEW, I should say. Looking forward to Double or Nothing 2 more than Mania, to be honest. There's a man who made
it depends.
Transition. He jumped ship.
Sometimes WrestleMania can be really, really long, and those great matches, they're so far in between.
I'm going to ask this right now. Dane, would you rather watch NXT or AEW right now? If you could not flip the channel, you were forced to watch one. I want to see what he says. Because he was originally Mr. NXT, so... And his saying the main roster sucked, and NXT was the thing to watch. Now AEW is in the neighborhood, and they kind of made him jump ship. So we'll see what he says.
I will say, I think the NXT pay-per-views.
Oh, Takeover is always
might be a little bit better than AEW pay-per-views.
Takeover, like I said, they always.
It's because they're small cards and they're all great matches.
There it is. Dane says AEW. Bam,
wow, bam.
It's new. It's brand new. It's different. Give it a year or two. I'm telling you. I'm not saying it's going to fall off the face of the earth, but I'm just saying as far as the ratings are concerned, I think AEW NXT will be a little even more closer than it already is. It's usually 100,000 more, but we'll see. So back to WrestleMania. We already scratched off the men, Undertaker, Styles. So here's another one. Bayley, the bully Bayley, versus Naomi was originally scheduled for WrestleMania. Instead, we're getting it at a Super Showdown. Another women's match being announced for Super Showdown this Thursday.
Interesting.
Which means who faces Bayley at WrestleMania? Business Takeover is the best in the business, though. There you go. So he's saying AEW, but he says Takeover is the best in the business.
Those pay-per-views.
So who faces Bayley at WrestleMania? It was rumored to be Naomi, but it looks like they went in the direction of Naomi for Super Showdown. It could be Naomi again.
What if Naomi wins at Super Showdown? It's a possibility.
Possibility. First time ever a woman's title changed in Saudi Arabia. Did I just change your pick for the predictions?
No, I haven't made any. I don't even know what the full card is.
So the now rumored opponent for Bayley, it's no longer going to be Naomi. It might not even be Sasha Banks, unfortunately, as much as we want to see it. It's looking like it's going to be Lacey Evans.
I can see her winning too.
I can see Lacey Evans winning at WrestleMania, defeats the Bully, and the whole dream of what she's went through and all that. It all comes around to WrestleMania. Sasha Banks will be in probably Bayley's corner, tries to help out Bayley, somehow screws up the finish, or Bayley loses because of that, and that might set up that feud later. And Lacey Evans is the champ for SmackDown. All I know is it's the most irrelevant women's championship going into WrestleMania, unfortunately. Sorry, Bayley, Sasha, you guys are just not killing it. You guys, and I think it's because of the fact that you guys are trying to be a tag team, and
it's kind of just Bayley.
Yeah, it's Bayley.
Truth. Sorry.
Let's not going to give you a hug anymore. I'm the bully. You can go, So now moving along to two more WrestleMania matchups. These kind of coincide with each other because the rumor was Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns for the WWE title at WrestleMania, and it was supposed to be John Cena versus Elias at WrestleMania. John Cena returns this. Oh, damn, the Miz and Morrison. Oh, I forgot about
that tag team match.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
It's like a bunch of tag teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of tag teams, like a fatal four way.
Yeah, Miz Morrison, New Day.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, John Cena is returning to SmackDown this Friday in Boston. It's his hometown. It's gonna be loud.
Hope so.
I would think so. John Cena versus Elias was the rumored matchup. Now it's that it might be Bray Wyatt versus John Cena for John Cena to get the record 17th time champion at WrestleMania.
They're going to have him go over the Fiend.
I don't think so. I hope not. I pray to God. As much as I do not like John Cena, I like him now because he's finally letting others win. He doesn't have the company on his back anymore where he had to win every single. Super Cena had to win every single match.
He's got to go Super Cena one more time. He's gonna do it.
If he buries the Fiend,
he's gonna do it one more time.
Gosh,
it's gotta happen once.
Good God,
you know it's coming.
I might just. I don't know.
Hopefully not this year. But
I don't even want anyone to.
It's gonna happen once. He's gonna break the record.
I didn't even want Roman Reigns to defeat the Fiend. If that was the match, that might still be the matchup that happens.
Somebody's eventually gonna do it though.
All I know is it doesn't make any sense for John Cena versus Elias. So, because Elias is a babyface. I mean, if Elias wants to get some revenge for last year's WrestleMania and him interrupting his music performance and he turns heel.
Thugonomics.
Matt, he's going to do it, damn it. He's going to do it.
Thugonomics.
Damn it. Damn it if he does it. God. I don't know, man. Just please don't do it. So, as far as what happens to Roman Reigns now, that's kind of the oddball of where does Roman Reigns fit on the WrestleMania card. You got to have Roman Reigns. If he's not facing the Fiend, he's not facing for a title. Who did he play? Who's he face? Well, the rumor is might be
Corbin again.
Good, don't do that. We're gonna get in that.
For the 500th time.
We're getting that again at Super Showdown. You know that, right?
500th time.
Steel cage match.
Yeah.
Don't want to see it again. We might get Roman Reigns versus Goldberg.
Spear versus spear. Okay. See you later,
Hey,
Goldberg.
you know what? Keeps him away from the title.
See you later, Goldberg. Go back home.
I'm all for it. Whatever. It's something. No one's really gonna care about the match, I don't think. I mean,
it'd be weird.
What's the bill? Yeah, it's this. Then again, these are all rumors. Take them all with a grain of salt because I'm reading another rumor where there's gonna be no Triple H. Unfortunately, you won't hear the game's theme song at WrestleMania.
Might be too busy with the NXT.
Yeah, You're not going to get no Ronda Rousey this year. And I also heard there's going to be no Goldberg this year. This Super Showdown is going to be his match, and that's it. And that's it. He go rides off into the sunset until he gets another call like, hey, you want to come to Saudi Arabia again?
Hey,
Sure.
Saudi Arabia, big check,
done. So I don't know what's going to happen, but if Reigns faces Bray, then who does Cena face? It's like the big dogs for this year's WrestleMania are The Undertaker, I guess Edge.
Yeah.
Edge is a big dog now. He's like a part-timer with a contract.
He's a legend.
And John Cena. Those are the three big dogs. If they throw in Goldberg in there, I'm sorry, Lesnar's another big dog, I guess you can say. And then if they throw Goldberg in there, it's four big guys. So I don't know. Let's see. It's crazy coming out of the Rumble. I was hearing the Fiend versus Rowan and possibly Bray going over and really pushing him to the moon. Exactly. And now this past weekend, that's all apparently kind of changed. Then again, take it with a grain of salt. Take every rumor I say with a grain of salt. I'm about to get a shirt that says that. Take it with a grain of salt.
We have 6 weeks and counting.
Yeah.
So I mean, this stuff is gonna start to flesh out soon. Week by week, Insider BA, he'll have his rumors. They'll get more and more updated. They'll get closer and closer to the truth.
Yep.
That salt will become truth, I guess.
Matt's saying if anyone's gonna do it at this point, it should be John Cena. No one else on the SmackDown brand is primed for that big moment to knock off the Fiend. God, I don't want to see it, man.
John Cena is super
keep the record and keep tied with Ric Flair. Okay,
like they need to start building that now, though.
Well, he's showing up SmackDown.
They need to start building it.
SmackDown is the day after Super Showdown, where the Fiend will defeat Goldberg. Stop with this whole crap. Goldberg's gonna win. Then again, he could win.
If Goldberg wins?
What if Goldberg wins in Saudi Arabia and going into the pay-per-view, it's Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the title, and then it's John Cena versus Bray Wyatt for absolutely nothing?
I'll go from boycotting Saudi Arabia to boycotting SmackDown Live until WrestleMania. I swear to God.
It's not SmackDown Live anymore.
SmackDown.
Friday Night SmackDown.
I will boycott SmackDown until WrestleMania because
Dane said it right
that
there.
would be the dumbest thing.
Bray should not lose until at least next WrestleMania. Hell to the yeah. With that being said, that's going to wrap up the rumors. That's going to wrap up every single rumor I have for you. As far as the People's Podcast, we are boycotting. We are boycotting Saudi Arabia, but we might put up a post where we have our predictions. As far as if they count towards the standings, we'll find out. As the we'll see.
We got a couple days to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But there'll be no People's Podcast for the Super Showdown just because of the fact that
we have the one the week after anyway.
Coming
soon for
it's gonna be for Elimination Chamber. So Saudi Arabia, we don't like you. You shouldn't be happening, but big money talks. That's why you're here. Blood money talks, I should say. So like I said, we're gonna wrap it up. Like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. The 5 things you gotta do to let.
Sorry, I was counting.
SmackTalk run wild on you. I'm Insider BA.
I'm Tim.
He's still counting. He doesn't know where I am anymore.
I was counting to make sure you got all 5.
I got all 5. Trust me.
I need to count my fingers.
If I don't have all 5, it says it right here, so in bold print, so I never forget to say it because I will stress it until it happens. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will be back next Monday. Peace.
That's all, folks.
That's all.
Caught me in the middle of